Ages. Welcome to the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the Ontario Bay Storm. The Salmon River Ice Hockey Association and the Ontario Bay Booster Club are pleased to host you for this year's Lamont Nicholson Memorial Tournament. We'd like to remind you that this facility is managed by a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in helping to keep the arena clean is greatly appreciated. Warming blankets have been provided for your convenience in the bleacher section of the arena. Please remember to fold and return those blankets to their appropriate receptacles at the conclusion of today's game. The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. And since it's a tournament, we've got hot, homemade crock-pot meals available for you. Get them while you can. They go fast. In this competition, our first game of the weekend, the visiting team in the blue sweaters, led by head coach Austin Millington, the Mohawk Valley Jugglers, versus the home team in the white sweaters, led by head coach Steve Olson, your Ontario Bay Storm. And here are today's starting lineups, beginning with the Mohawk Valley Jugglers. On defense, number 8, Jacob Mazur. On defense, number 23, Eric Hubal. On offense, number 11, Aiden Fazikas. On offense, number 19, Kyle McReynolds. On offense, number 20, Reese Kennedy. And in goal, number 31, Noah Naroles. And now for your home team lineup. Beginning on defense, number 9, Andre Watts. On defense, number 10, Julian Juice Watts. On offense, number 5, Ethan Potter. On offense, number 8, James Law. On offense, number 23, Mateo Delpy. And between the pipes defending the net, number 22, Aiden Terry. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone who is able to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free nation. Remove your headgear, place your hand over your heart. Any active duty, veteran, or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. Like I said, the Cold Front Cafe is open. Make sure you get lots and lots of yummy food. There's some sweet macaroni and cheese and a great hot wing dip. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's play some hockey! All right, last second word of advice from coaches to their players. Starters are on the ice. Little love taps between Reese Kennedy and Ethan Potter there. These guys have played each other for years in house hockey, travel hockey, and now in high school. There's a face-off. Face-off won by James Law and Ontario Bay. Puck comes back. Picked up Julian Watts to Andre Watts. Andre having a hard time playing that puck. It does eventually get out into the neutral zone. Turned back by Mohawk Valley. Picked up by Ethan Potter. He sends his forward. It comes right back into neutral zone. Touched forward by Andre. Picked up by Jacob Mazur of Mohawk Valley. Aiden Fazekas bringing that into the offensive end. Fazekas forced to the far right side by Julian Watts. Julian getting some help from Mateo Dalpe. Puck goes back. Andre Watts plays that around the boards onto the near side. Out into the neutral zone it goes. Mazur picks it up for Mohawk Valley. Drops it off for Aiden Fazekas. Fazekas penetrating forward, trying to run through. Gets by Jacob Amidon. Centering pass misses. Goes off the outside skate of Reese Kennedy and comes back. Battle for that puck in the corner. Adam Pooler sends this behind the net. Cameron Dallin, his first shift of this year. Sorry, that's my boy. I kind of noticed those things. Puck sent in. Jacob Bennett plays that in the corner for Mohawk Valley. Jacob Amidon going back after. Puck comes out at the point. Sam Newton there. Sam sends that puck in deep, chasing it down. Connor DeMott at the corner. Connor sends this behind the net for Amidon. Amidon plays it. Amidon looking, sends that puck up out in front for Adam Pooler. Pooler not able to settle that puck down. This gets cleared out. Cameron Dallin hustling back to pick that puck up. Grabs it, takes it behind his goalie. Sends it up on the near side, turned back by Andrew Thompson. Picked up at the corner by Mason St. James of Mohawk Valley. That's stolen off the stick of Leo Heiser by Jacob Amidon. Amidon putting some pressure on Matt McLaughlin after he freed that puck. There's a shot on goal. Save, Aiden Terry. Face off to the left side of Aiden Terry, won by Mohawk Valley to bring that back to the point. Now pass it over into the middle. Eric Hubal forced to dump that puck into the corner. Back there, Carter Donnelly trying to make a play on it. Picked up by Steven Saber. Gets that puck out and through. Eric Hubal retreats back, gets that into the neutral zone. Mason Warrens plays that over to Carter Donnelly. Donnelly sends it forward. Jacob Byros not able to keep that puck turned over. Eric Hubal brings a forward shot on net. Save, Aiden Terry. Hubal back behind the net, centering pass, misses everybody. Saber picks it up. Steve Saber brings that puck out into the neutral zone with him. Taken off his skates by Mason St. James, dumps that puck in, goes right to Mason Warrens. Warrens backhand shoveling pass for Myros, not far enough. Myros picks it up off a Mohawk Valley juggler, dumps that puck in deep so they can go off for their full ice change. Jacob Mazur plays that from behind his net, passes across, stolen by Ethan Potter. Potter not able to hold it. Puck goes back down. Julian Watts grabs it for Ontario Bay. Juice goes back behind his net, dancing with that puck, sends it around back behind for Andre. Andre comes up on that far side, sends that puck across. Potter not able to catch up to it. Matt McLaughlin turns that puck back. Ethan Potter picks it up off the back of a skate. Sends that puck forward, turned right back by Mohawk Valley. Too hard, too far. That's an icing. Bring that face-off back down to the Noah Norolis end of the ice. There's a face-off won by Ontario Bay. Julian Watts sends that forward. Mateo Dalpe not able to get his stick onto it. Puck goes back to the corner, now back behind the goal, sent around by Mohawk Valley. Juice stops it there at the board, sends it forward for Ethan Potter. Potter gets wrapped up by Jacob Mazur. Coming in to take that puck away is Fazekas. Aiden Fazekas comes into the middle of his zone, sends that puck forward. Andre Watts stops that puck there, though. James Law grabs it, sends it back to Juice. Julian moving up with this puck into the neutral zone, cross over the center line, dumps that puck in deep, comes out. Oh, almost bounced off of Norollis. That was crazy. I don't know how Juice was able to see that angle. I'm sure he couldn't. Sam Newton with this puck passes it over to Cameron Dallin. Dallin sends this off the boards for Connor DeMott. Not able to get to him, though. Puck poked away. Leo Heiser sends this back to his defenseman, Jacob Bennett. Bennett passes his puck up for Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin sends this into the neutral zone for Sean Graziano. Graziano dumps that puck in deep. Chasing it down is Sam Newton. Newton rips this up along the boards for Adam Pooler. Pooler brings this out into the neutral zone. Puck poked away. Delayed offsides. Gives Cameron Dallin time to pick that puck up. Dallin sends this up into the neutral zone. Loses it, though. Sean Graziano comes back with it. Graziano stops, turns, avoids Connor DeMott, fires that in, misses. Dallin holding that puck in back behind the red line. It gets sent out back up to the point. Eric Hubal there. Hubal sends this back into the corner. DeMott gets a piece of it, sends this puck out for Amadon. Jacob Amadon coming out with this puck. Amadon cuts into the slot, backhand, forehand, misses it on the backhand, goes to the corner. Adam Pooler there sends it back to Amadon behind the goal. Amadon out in front. Pooler winds up, shot deflected, goes up high and hits the netting. That's going to be a face-off to the right side of Noah Norollis. What a play. Nice offensive play by Ontario Bay Storm. Jacob Amadon and Adam Pooler, two seniors leading the way down there. Jacob Amadon, El Capitan. Face-off to the right side of Norollis. Steve Saber in for that face-off, wins that draw. Puck goes in and around near side. Quinn Gardner there to play it at the corner for Mohawk Valley. Puck comes out into the middle. Jacob Bennett picks it up, sends this out into the neutral zone. Chasing that puck down, Dylan Van Brocklin hustling after it at the corner. Van Brocklin takes that back behind his goal. He gets checked back behind the net. Able to guard that puck. Shot taken by Mason St. James. Glove save, Aiden Terry. They'll give us a face-off on the right side of Aiden Terry. There's a draw, won by Salmon River. Jacob Myro is able to get that puck out into the neutral zone. Loses his stick, though. Puck goes down. Picked up Matt McLaughlin. He gets hit by Stephen Wheeler. Myros comes in at the hash mark to get a piece of that puck. Flying in is Steven Saber. Puck goes back behind the Mohawk Valley net at the far corner. Jacob Bennett picks it up. Bennett has that stolen by Saber. Saber sends that back in deep. Steve Wheeler going in after to chase it. Jacob Bennett sends it around behind his own goal. Matt McLaughlin picks it up, rips it around on the far side. Amadon off the bench. Tried playing that puck, held not in by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin passes that puck back to Carter Donnelly. Donnelly looking for some action, sends it off the side of the official. Not quite as bouncy as one might like. Jacob Amadon draws that puck into the middle. It gets poked away by Matt McLaughlin. Comes out into the neutral zone, swatted down by Adam Pooler. Pooler loses it to Aiden Fazekas. Fazekas forced far to his right side by Julian Watts. Watts has him all wrapped up. Connor DeMont coming over to make a play on that puck. And here comes Julian Watts. Julian passes this over to Amadon. Amadon fires it in, goes wide. Norollis chases after that puck, misses it. Off the backboards, comes up on that far side. Adam Pooler not able to get it away from Fazekas. Fazekas passes out to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy along the blue line, crosses over into the offensive end, drops that off at the point for Jacob Mazur. Mazur passed over to the near point for Hubal. Hubal fired, gets deflected, goes to the far corner. Adam Pooler picks it up, sends it around behind the goal for Andre Watts. Andre coming up, shovels this puck along for Amadon. Jacob Amadon crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in, bounces off the back of the net, collected by Jacob Mazur of Mohawk Valley. He tries sending that out, held in by James Law, dumps that puck in deep, back behind the goal. Connor DeMott going in, putting on a hit, as is James Law. Puck goes behind the Mohawk Valley goal. Jacob Mazur there. Turning out in front. Connor DeMott fires that shot. Goes wide left. Jacob Mazur there to play on that puck at the corner. James Law at the blue line, dumps that puck in, chasing after it. Ethan Potter. Potter, forehand shot, save, a Norollis. Puck brought back behind the goal by Sean Graziano. Graziano passes it up to Fizikis. Fizikis gets us out into the neutral zone, and Fizikis is off to the races. Fizikis going in, challenged by Cameron Dallin, pokes that puck away. James Law takes the free puck. James Law comes around, hard pass across for Matteo Dalpi. Dalpi misses it, and that goes the length of the ice for an icing. Will bring the faceoff down by Aiden Terry. Face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Sean Graziano in, squaring up against James Law. Graziano wins. There's a shot that just sails over the crossbar. Cameron Dallin takes Graziano into the corner, ties him up there. Matteo Dalpi pokes that puck out into the neutral zone, stolen by Wyatt Nebush. Puck turned back. Norollis plays it back behind his goal, comes around onto the near side, sliding in. Sam Newton getting a piece of that puck. Holds it momentarily, comes back out though. Shea Williams tosses Newton to the ice. Puck goes back to the Mohawk Valley end, and Sean Graziano plays it in front of his goal. Shovels that around Steve Wheeler to get it over to his co-defender. Cameron Dallin steals that away from Andrew Thompson in the neutral zone, but can't take it with him. Puck goes back. Thompson grabs it, and we're going to get a delayed penalty against Mohawk Valley for too many men. Oh, it's on my YouTube channel. You got it. I'm smiling, just so you know. Mohawk Valley penalty, a bench minor for too many players on the ice. 2-minute minor for too many players on the ice. Penalty being served by number 6, Matt McLaughlin. Time of the bench minor, 8:55. It's an Ontario Bay Storm power play. Well, that took too long to say. Jacob Amidon in there. Shot goes across. Adam Pooler just missing that tip in. Battle for that puck in the corner. Goes around behind the goal. Picked up by Julian Watts. On the far side, Julian brings this back out to the point, rolls this along the blue line, out in front, shot in a goal, Connor DeMott! His first high school career goal! Where is that celly? There it is. As you should. As you should. Ontario Bay power play goal scored his first career high school goal, number 14, Connor DeMott. Assisted by number 10, Julian Watts. 14 from 10. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm power play goal, 9:42. Mohawk Valley grabbing that puck, sent it behind the goal. Jacob Amidon stealing it there, sends this back behind again. Connor DeMott going in after it. Puck taken away. Cameron Dallin trying to hold it on the boards. Dallin battling against Kyle McReynolds, I believe. Yes, it is. Coming over to help out Adam Pooler, and that puck gets sent into the corner. Jacob Mazur going after it, as is James Law. Law pokes at it, gets it to Amidon. Amidon wrapped up by Eric Hoopball. Amidon shot on goal, save. Puck goes out at the hash marks. Pooler picks it up, swats this back to the corner for Amidon. Amidon fires this across, tipped by Hoopball, goes to the corner. Mohawk Valley sends this out to the point. Sam Newton fires it back in. Mohawk Valley's Aiden Physique is able to get that around Newton, gets it across, but it gets taken away by Cameron Dallin. Dallin moving forward at the blue line. Dallin shot high, just misses the net. Battle for that puck goes back behind the goal. Look at those handsome boys. Puck comes up into the neutral zone, collected there by Carter Donnelly. Donnelly gives it to Law. Law battling against Physicus. Physicus wins and sends that forward. Donnelly takes it away, passes it over to Dallin. Dallin sends this up, goes to Hubal. Hubal passes to Sean Graziano. Graziano gives it to Leo Heiser. Heiser stops short of the blue line, almost drew his team off sides. Long pass across the far side for Andrew Thompson. Thompson brings it over, fires that shot, goes wide left to the corner, comes up to Graziano. Graziano plays on it, taken away by Ethan Potter. Potter going back behind the goal. Potter on the far side at the hash mark now, moving up into the neutral zone, sends this puck across to where nobody's at, taken away by Matt McLaughlin. He dumps that puck in. At the far corner, Dylan Van Brocklin picks it up, goes back behind the goal, snaps his puck up, stopped at the blue line from the point. Matt McLaughlin fires it, goes off the skate of the official, back behind the goal. Backhanded there by Carter Donnelly. Mateo Dalby fires out off the boards, goes nowhere, fired in on net, save Aiden Terry. At the corner, Mohawk Valley trying to send this out into the slot, not able to do so. That gets stuffed away by Mateo Dalby. Puck fired, comes across near side. Ethan Potter stabbing at that puck, gets it out into the neutral zone where it's corralled by Sean Graziano. Graziano comes through the neutral zone, back into the offensive end, putting on the pressure, dodges his way around Carter Donnelly. Centering pass goes to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin clears it out. Ethan Potter trying to get his way around Jacob Bennett and does, not able to bring that puck with him. That gets swatted in by Steven Saber, and Ontario Bay's got to check up on sides. While they do, Jacob Bennett picks that puck up, sends it to Leo Heiser. Heiser back to Bennett. Bennett took a shot on his own goal, it looked like. That wouldn't have gone over well. And there's a shot from Julian Watts, save Noah Norolis. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe. Hit that little thumbs up thing, because that means you're cool. Everybody wants to be cool. Julian Watts gets that up to Steve Saber. Saber fires that into the corner. Centering pass to Saber. Can't get it off his backhand. Comes out. Andre Watts loses. He tries to transition to his forehand. Comes all the way out. Julian Watts grabs that in the neutral zone. Juice squirreling around, getting into the offensive end, loses as his pocket gets picked. Nick Matza tries clearing that out, and second attempt out it comes. Andre retreats back to pick that puck up for Ontario Bay. Andre sends this across off the boards for Steve Saber. Saber backhands this into the far corner, chased after by Stephen Wheeler. Wheeler can't hold it in. Mohawk Valley clears this out. Andre Watts is going to have to chase this puck down. Andre in front of his own goal, keeps that puck away from Quinn Gardner, gets it out into the neutral zone, turned back in by Eric Hubal. And Julian Watts goes back to pick it up. Juice trying to dodge his way around Physicus, drops that puck off for Andre. Andre comes up on the near side, cuts in front of his goal to avoid Reese Kennedy. On the far side at the blue line, gets wrapped up by Jacob Bennett. Coming out with that puck is Physicus. Physicus comes in, shot, and a goal. Aiden Physicus with the finishing touch. I forgot who I said passed him that puck, so we'll find out from the scorekeeper. Nobody. Mohawk Valley goal scored by number 11, Aiden Physicus, unassisted. Number 11, unassisted. Time of the Mohawk Valley Jugglers goal, 14:03. Puck goes in deep. Sam Newton back behind his goal, sends his puck around, picked up in front by Connor DeMont. He loses it, poked out into the neutral zone by Jacob Amidon. Fired back by Mohawk Valley. Amidon grabs this off the boards. Amidon trying to weave his way through, loses that puck in traffic, and that gets grabbed by Adam Pooler, and we're going to get a roughing call against Jacob Amidon. Ontario Bay penalty, number 12, Jacob Amadon. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 12, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 14:34. Mohawk Valley with that puck, sends that back to the point for McLaughlin. McLaughlin gives it to Fazekas. Fazekas spinning around, has Ethan Potter all over him. Fazekas shakes Potter, sends that puck back to the point for McLaughlin. McLaughlin fires, goes wide. From behind the net, puck comes up to Graziano along the boards. Graziano back out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back to Graziano. Graziano sends this into the corner. Julian Watts retreats back, picks that puck up, sends it around. Fazekas can't catch it, but McLaughlin does. McLaughlin back to Fazekas. Fazekas coming across, gives it to Graziano. Graziano's shot gets blocked. Julian Watts grabs that puck at the corner. Juice fires this, held in by McLaughlin again. McLaughlin to Fazekas. Fazekas back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin tried sending it over, but that gets picked off by James Law, and Law dumps that puck down the length of the ice. Retreating all the way back is Graziano. On him is Ethan Potter. Graziano goes behind his net, goes along the far side through the neutral zone, gets around Adam Pooler. Backhand shot into the glove of Aiden Terry. Yeah, I see that. What I got to do. Here's a face-off. Sorry, I was on the other side of Aiden. I wasn't paying attention. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Cameron Dallin moving that puck out. Shorthanded. Gets over into the offensive end and gets checked. His knee looks fine, though, Mom. Puck comes across. Mason St. James dumps that puck into the Ontario Bay end of the ice. Carter Donnelly goes around behind the net to play on that puck. Sends it up along the sides. Poked at by Adam Pooler. Fired back from the point by Jacob Bennett. Misses the goal. In the corner with it, Mason St. James passes that puck off to Kyle McReynolds. Teams are even. Puck comes out to the point. Bennett, snapshot through and save Aiden Terry, and he's got his pad squeezed on top of that puck. And that gets covered up by Aiden again. Just over 19 seconds to go in this period. There's a face-off, won by Mohawk Valley, poked forward. Coming over to grab that puck is Julian Watts. Watts able to get that out into the neutral zone. Loses it at the center line. Puck goes back. Eric Hubal there. Eric couldn't hold on to it. Julian came over. My goodness. These darn brothers. Puck held in by Graziano. Goes stopped by Julian Watson. That ends the period. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the Ontario Bay Storm and the 8th annual Lamont Nicholson Memorial Tournament. Please stop by the Cold Front Cafe and get yourself something yummy and hot to eat. It's the only place you can get our crock-pot homemade meals right here at the Cold Front Cafe. And we'll be back. Excellent. We'll be back in just a few minutes after this ice cut. All right, and we are back here live at the Halliday Memorial Arena, winning that faceoff. Ontario Bay moving that puck forward. Mohawk Valley picking that up, though, from behind their goal. Send that high off the glass. Drops down in a neutral zone. Julian Watts not able to get it. That puck gets sent to the far corner by Mohawk Valley. Chasing after it, Quinn Gardner sends that deeper into the corner. Mohawk Valley trying to come around with that puck. Jacob Amidon takes it away for Ontario Bay. Sends this down the length of the ice. If that makes it, it's going to be an icing, and that is an icing. And that'll bring the faceoff all the way back down to Aiden Terry's end of the ice. Faceoff to Aiden Terry's right side. Mohawk Valley wins that draw, sends that back out into the slot, picked up by James Law. Law moving forward through the neutral zone, dumps that puck into the corner and chases after it. Goes back around onto the far side. Ethan Potter there, not able to hold it. Cameron Dallin holds that puck up against the boards. Now it gets popped back out into the neutral zone by Mohawk Valley. James Law retreats back and picks it up. Law tried to pass that across, gets picked off by Andrew Thompson. Thompson dumps that puck in, and we're going to get a penalty. It's a high stick against Ontario Bay. Ontario Bay penalty, number 8, James Law, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 8, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 1:05. Cameron Dallin winning that puck, takes that puck off the boards for Jacob Amidon. Amidon can't catch up to it. Matt McLaughlin does. McLaughlin loses it. Adam Pooler there. Pooler takes that puck away. Oh, he tried drawing it back. He's afraid to get hit by McLaughlin, so he loses the puck. Sean Graziano picks it up. Graziano passes that over to Nick Matza. Not Matza. That is Aiden Fazikis. Fazikis going in, forced against the boards into the corner by Adam Pooler, and down he goes. Puck gets fired. Pooler knocks it down. Picked up by Hubal. Hubal sends it up along the boards for Graziano. Graziano sends that in deep. Carter Donnelly and Hubal going after it. Graziano shot fired. Save Aiden Terry. Rebound comes over to the near side. Fazikis sends that back in deep. Hubal tried centering it. Gets blocked. Comes right back to him. Pass across. Fazikis sends it back to the center point for McLaughlin. Shot fired wide left. Donnelly picks that puck up off the backboard. Sends this down the length of the ice because of the player advantage. There is no icing. Amidon goes all the way back. McLaughlin forced to play on that puck, comes out into the neutral zone, picked up by Mason St. James. St. James cuts back over the blue line. St. James trying to draw that shot, fired, save Aiden Terry. And Aiden's going to hold on to that puck right there. Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your 50-50 raffle tickets at the admissions table. You gotta be in it to win it. Julian Watt sends that off the boards, goes back out to the point, held by Jacob Bennett. He fires that puck in. Leo Heiser grabs it off the backboards. No, he does not. He loses it. Ethan Potter coming out with this puck through the neutral zone. Potter into the offensive end, forced off the backhand, goes in deep. Steve Saber grabs it. Saber forced into the corner, battling, throws a shoulder at Jacob Barrett. And the teams return to even strength while Steve Saber keeps that puck frozen in the corner. James Law coming in to help out. Saber still battling. Puck poke free. Mohawk Valley with it. Mohawk Valley trying to get it out. Stopped by Potter. Goes to Law. Shot fired. Misses wide. Goes to the corner. Andre Watt steps up. Takes that puck to the corner. Turns over. Jacob Mazur tries to get it out. Goes all the way across. Mateo Dalpy not able to hold it. Julian Watt steals that puck away in the neutral zone. Gets it over to James Law. Law off the boards into the offensive end. Reaching out and taking it. Jacob Barrett. Barrett cuts that puck back, though, for Mazur. Mazur snaps this across for Bennett, into the neutral zone. Turned over to Ontario Bay and lost. And here comes Julian Watts. Watts in the slot, loses that puck. James Law stepping up, couldn't follow. Andre Watts, shot fired. Mateo Dalpe tried to tip and not able to get to it. Noah Norolis grabbing that puck out of the air. Have a face-off to the right side of Norolis. Jacob Amidon in there for Ontario Bay. Wins the draw. Britt comes over for Pooler. Pooler trying to hold on to that puck. Turns it over. Catches it back in the neutral zone. Taken away by Fazekas. Fazekas moves that puck forward. Mason Warren's there. That puck goes out and back in again. That's an offsides. Amidon's going to face off again against Aiden Fazekas. There's a draw. Fazekas wins, comes over to the boards. Connor DeMott over there, you get a piece of it. Goes back into the defensive end. Carter Donnelly grabs it, sends it across, picked up by Reese Kennedy. Kennedy goes towards the corner, loses that puck, and out it comes. Here comes Amidon. Amidon White Nebush going over. Amidon into the slot, backhand, cuts it back too far, goes far wide to the right. And Fazekas tries clearing it. Puck held at the blue line, and we've got bodies on the ice, and we've got a penalty to be assessed. And Leo Heiser gets tossed from the face-off circle. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 20, Reese Kennedy. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 20, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 4:40. It's a Storm power play. Oh, and there's a stick to the face of Connor DeMott after the whistle. I guess that makes it okay. There's a face-off. Puck goes over to the side for Adam Pooler. Pooler takes it over the end line, battling for it. Comes back up at the hash mark, picked up by Mohawk Valley. Sean Graziano sends this around Julian Watts. Graziano and Watts going after it. Julian gets to it first. Juice coming back with this puck, goes back behind Graziano. Juice zigzagging around at the blue line, almost drew himself offsides. Puck comes back. Andre Watts collects it. Andre passes across, goes off the boards for Adam Pooler. Pooler moving forward. Pooler loses that. Goes to Amidon, though. Jacob Amidon cutting across over the center line. Now into the blue line, into the offensive end. Amidon shot, save, rebound. Pooler, backhand. Nothing doing. Comes all the way back for Andre. Andre winds up, shot low. And Amidon misses the tip. Puck goes to the corner, grabbed by Bennett, and Jacob Bennett rips at the length of the ice. Aiden Terry stalls it behind his goal. Less than a minute to go in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Julian Watts with the puck. Julian's going to leave it there for Steve Saber to pick up. Saber grabs that puck, comes around on the near side, cuts across into neutral zone, ends up giving that puck over to Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe loses it. Saber picks it up at the corner, drops it back for Dalpe at the side, at the goal line. Dalpe goes back behind the goal, tried passing it out in front, and puck gets rejected, goes right back to him. Dalpe drops it behind for Saber. Saber tried pushing it out into the front. Fazekas steals it. Fazekas coming up with this puck from Mohawk Valley. Fazekas gets around Julian Watts. Andre Watts. Fazekas with the shot save. Aiden Terry. Puck comes all the way out for Dalpe. Dalpe tried backhand passing it to Saber, not able to do it. James Law comes in, dumps that puck forward. Eric Hubal picks it up behind his own goal. Hubal tries sending his puck out. Cameron Dallin almost gloved that down to his glove, chasing after Kyle McReynolds, and Cameron Dallin sends McReynolds into the boards. Puck is loose out in front. Aiden Terry getting on top of that. Cameron Dallin in there as well, and that puck gets covered up. What's that? My own commercials. Face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Jacob Amidon and Fazekas. Amidon draws that puck back. Maybe, I don't know. Puck comes over into the slot. Dan-Dalin blocks it, sends that to the corner. Dalin putting pressure onto Reese Kennedy. Puck is loose. Dalin gets a piece of it, gets that puck up for Mason Warnes. Warnes brings that puck forward, loses it, goes back the other way. Stepping up, Sam Newton pops that puck forward. Fazekas grabs it at his blue line. Mason Warnes sweeps it away off of Fazekas' stick. Fazekas recovers, though, as that puck outskates Warnes. Fazekas over the center line. Now the blue line into the offensive end. Fazekas runs into Amadon and gets that puck free. Dalin gets it, sends it around for Warnes. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Sean Graziano picks that puck up, gives it to Mason St. James. St. James sends it across. Mason Warnes steals this in the neutral zone and then loses it. Reese Kennedy picks it up. Reese Kennedy from Mohawk Valley tries cutting back. Mason Warnes steals that puck away. Loose puck. Sam Newton tried sending it out, held in at the point by Mohawk Valley, sent all the way back across. Dan-Dalin backhands this, comes out to the point, shot fired by Matt McLaughlin, misses wide right. Puck goes over onto the far side. Jacob Bennett with it, and as soon as Ontario Bay touches it up, they get called for a cross-check in their own zone. Ontario Bay penalty, number 17, Sam Newton, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 17, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 8:00. Mohawk Valley, nice draw there by Graziano. Graziano passes it up behind Reese Kennedy. Reese grabs this off the board, sends this in deep. Andre Watts gives that puck over to his brother, Julian. Julian fires this off the base of the board, sends it high into the air, on net. Noah Narolas with the save. Narolas sends this hard pass up to Fazekas. Fazekas brings this into the neutral zone, turned back by James Law. Puck goes to Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes across, comes back over on the near side. Eric Hubal dumps his puck into the offensive end, played by Julian Watts. Watts dodges Hubal. Watts cuts back to get away from Graziano, but poking that puck away is Reese Kennedy. Reese there. Andre Watts steals the puck from Reese. It goes to Aiden Fazekas. Fazekas sends this back to the center point for Matt McLaughlin. Shot fired. Kick save. Aiden Terry. Julian Watts trying to clear that puck out. Gets it up to the point. Held in by Matt McLaughlin. James Law trying to get it out. Goes back to Juice. Julian sends this through the neutral zone. Glove down by Fazekas. Fazekas has got Ethan Potter hot on his tail. Fazekas gets his puck up into the neutral zone for Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin dumps and leaves it for his team to chase. Julian Watts gets wrapped up on that far side. Puck gets poked out, comes down the length of the ice. Chasing back after it is Jacob Mazur. Jacob sends this into the neutral zone for Graziano. Sean passes puck up to Mason St. James, and Graziano's going to go off for his change. Andre Watts gets hit, and that's going to be a penalty. Can't hit him in the numbers. Yeah, oh yeah, good luck. Do I not have it for the other team? Sorry. I'm not very consistent, Dan. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 22, Mason St. James, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 22, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 9:47. And at this moment, Ontario Bay is on the power play. Puck comes back to the point. Julian Watts not able to hold it in. Has to play that back in the neutral zone. Goes back to his brother, Andre. Andre takes that back behind his own net. Andre looking to set something up, passes puck up to Juice. Juice skates it back behind the goal, and he's going to try it again from there. Leaves that puck for Jacob Amadon. Amadon's got to dump it back as he was covered by Fazekas. Julian Watts skating up with this puck on the near side, over the blue line into the offensive end, stops at the top of the circle, drifts back to the point position, passes his puck over to Andre Watts, shot fired, glove down by Noah Norolis. Puck comes back to Andre. Andre has that deflected away, goes to Adam Pooler. Pooler backhands his puck into the corner, picked up there by Jacob Mazur. Mazur tries clearing it out, stopped by Pooler, sends it back into the corner. Amadon puts the hit on Mazur, and Amadon's going to get, we're going to get a hooking call. I don't know where the hook came from. Amadon tried going to the bench. You actually have to go to the box when you get in trouble. What's that? Ontario Bay penalty, number 12. Jacob Amadon, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 12, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 10:58. Cameron Dallin turns in shooting. Cameron had an awesome scoring opportunity there, not able to convert. That puck gets sent the length of the ice, and because the teams are currently even, that's an icing. So we got 4-on-4 hockey right now for 25 seconds. And then Mohawk Valley will be on the power play for 1:10. Faceoff goes over to the boards. Cameron Dallin steps up, not able to get that puck. It drifts its way across the blue line into the neutral zone. Coming over to play on it, Carter Donnelly sends that puck back for Adam Pooler. Pooler cuts in front of his net, passes it over to Donnelly. Donnelly back to Pooler. Pooler on the far side using his momentum, cross over the blue line. Takes that shot, goes off of Norolis' glove, back behind the net. Jacob Mazur plays that in the corner, held by Donnelly. Donnelly gets it up to Pooler. Pooler from the forehand shot, Norolis with the save, and Noah Norolis dives on top of that puck to save it. So Mohawk Valley now on the power play for 1:05. Face off to the left side of Norolis. Sliding in Steve Saber to take the face off for Ontario Bay against Fazekas. Fazekas draws this puck back. Puck comes up on the near side. Julian Watts grabs this in the neutral zone, fires this back in the general direction of the goal. Matt McLaughlin picks it up for Mohawk Valley and passes it. Reese Kennedy was like 10 feet over the blue line. Just a little offsides. Yeah, blatant offsides, for sure. For sure. So far offsides, they might let him do this face-off from behind the Mohawk Valley goal. Steve Saber wins that draw, brings it back. Andre Watts from the point, shot fired, save Norolis. Saber and Graziano squaring off again. Puck goes over to the boards. Sent up by Mohawk Valley. Taking a knee as Andre Watts stopped it for a moment, but out it comes. Fazekas moving forward. Saber all over him. Puck goes into the corner. Reese Kennedy going after it. Saber picks that puck up. Puck flies into the air, drops down. Graziano takes this into the corner. Graziano from back behind the net now goes to the far corner, up at the hash mark. Centering pass, one-timer for Reese Kennedy. Misses wide right. Julian Watts rips his puck all the way around. No icing because they're on the power play. Puck grabbed by Matt McLaughlin behind his goal. Passes this over to Fazekas. Fazekas cuts back behind Steve Saber. Fazekas coming through the middle. Fazekas into the offensive end, takes that shot, save. Steve Saber collects the rebound, goes back behind his goal. Teams are even. Andre Watts passes up off the boards for Jacob Amadon. Amadon gives this to Pooler. Adam Pooler brings this puck in, forced into the circle. Pooler centering pass, and Amadon was all wrapped up. Puck goes off the corner, picked up there by Connor DeMott. DeMott sent this into the corner. Pooler. Puck comes back out to the point. Sam Newton tries firing it forward. Gets turned back. Sam Newton steps up, picks that puck up, shot fired. goes off the ankle of Sean Graziano and rebounds all the way out into the neutral zone. Collected by Adam Pooler. Pooler, hard pass to Amadon. Amadon, low shot, save Narolas. Rebound comes to Connor DeMott. Shot fired, another save. Puck was free. Amadon saying he still had that puck, but the official blew the whistle. And that's going to kill it there. 3:19 to go in this second period. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. Jacob Amadon's going to face off against who's that? 22, Mason St. James. Amadon gets tripped. And that took a long time for that official to figure out how to blow that whistle. Okay. Connor DeMott just missed his second goal. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 8, Jacob Mazur, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 8, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 13:52. It's a Storm power play. It's also last call for the 50-50 raffle ticket. Make sure you get your 50-50 raffle tickets now. Last call to win some money. Andre Watts coming up into the offensive end. Andre goes back behind the net into Gretzky's office, looking for somebody to pass to. Sends it back out to the point for Juice, and Juice can't hold it. Julian Watts has to retreat back into the neutral zone. Passes that puck across off of somebody else's stick, off a Quinn Gardner stick. Puck goes forward, Connor DeMott battling against Jacob Amadon, goes up, Adam Pooler, backhand shot, and a goal! Oh, it's a sweet backhand. Oh, easy, please. Ontario Bay power play goal scored by number 21, Adam Pooler. Assisted by number 12, Jacob Amadon. From 14, Connor DeMott. 21 from 12 from 14. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm power play goal, 14:49. And that's an icing. That'll bring the faceoff back down to the Mohawk Valley end of the ice. James Law facing off. Oh, we got a pause for taking care of some equipment. But Mateo Dalpi's got no. We got the officials are having a conversation with the Mohawk Valley bench about, I think, how that was an icing. Law wins that draw, goes back. Mateo Dalpi shot fired, saved Narolas. James Law gets punched, pushed, and tackled, and that's okay. Carter Donnelly backhands that puck back around behind the net. Dalpi over there. Picked up by Heiser. Heiser tried clearing it, held in by Van Brocklin. Now this puck gets cleared out by Mohawk Valley. Sean Graziano with it. Graziano with the pass across for Andrew Thompson. Thompson, nice back checking by Ontario Bay. Eric Hubal lost an edge, goes down. Ontario Bay's got to check up onsides. Puck comes back for Andrew Thompson. Thompson with this puck sends this forward, goes back behind the goal. Carter Donnelly back there to pick it up. Sends this back to the corner. Mohawk Valley with it. Sends this back to the other corner. Sean Graziano tries to send this back to the point. Missed Shea Williams. Goes all the way down. Rollis fires it hard up to Andrew Thompson. Thompson trying to move this puck forward. Taken away by Dylan Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin challenged by Reese Kennedy. Now Steve Saber comes in. Pokes that puck away. Goes all the way across. Aiden Fazekas grabs it. Fazekas offsides. Can't stay with it. Jacob Myro sends that puck back, and we are getting physical here. Steve Saber, open ice hit on Fazekas. Puck goes to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin off the boards into the neutral zone. Wyatt Nebush gets us up to Reese Kennedy. Reese turns and fires it. Goes to Cameron Dallin. And I don't know what this whistle was for. Oh, it was offsides? Mohawk Valley player was still in deep and touched that puck after Cameron Dallin played on it. So offsides is the call. I didn't realize that. Dallin punching that back out into the neutral. Myro's hard hit by Shea Williams. Steve Saber's shot and a goal! The officials are quick. Oh, I missed my minute mark, didn't I? There was a Mohawk Valley penalty on the play for roughing. Goal scored by Ontario Bay, number 25. His first career high school goal, Steven Saber! Assisted by number 15, Cameron Dallin. 25 from 15. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm goal, 14 of 49. And that concludes our second period of play here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Make sure you stop by the Cold Front Cafe to get yourself something delicious to eat. Ask for Sour Patch Kids. They're sweet, they're sour, they're children you can eat. All right, hockey fans, we are back for the third and final period. Here we go. Amidon off the faceoff sends that puck towards the Mohawk Valley end of the ice, or more importantly, I think Physique has won the draw. Puck goes back. Julian Watts stops short to lose Kyle McReynolds behind the net. Sends that puck back around onto the far side, picked up by Adam Pooler. Pooler in deep, loses it. Physique grabs that puck, passes it up, and Pooler takes that puck back. Pooler up to DeMott. DeMott touches it, goes into the corner. Eric Hubal grabs it there, takes that around back behind the net. Hubal puts a hit onto Adam Pooler. He gets a little wrapped up with him. Puck comes out and across. Julian Watts is going to have to chase that one down. Juice picks it up, goes back behind his net, comes up on the near side. Challenge by Reese Kennedy. Reese dislodges that puck. Sean Graziano picks it up. Graziano passes over for McLaughlin, misses that pass. McLaughlin catches up to it, dumps it in behind the goal for Leo Heiser. Heiser can't get it. Shoveled around by Ethan Potter. I'm sorry, no. Andre Watts, not Potter. Very confused over here. Graziano, long pass across to Andrew Thompson. Thompson trying to get around Cameron Dallin. Shot on net, save Aiden Terry. Mateo Dalby backhands that puck back around behind the net. Cameron Dallin picks it up. Dallin trying to draw that puck with him. He tried passing it off to Potter, but Potter didn't know it. I didn't know it either. Jacob Bennett comes flying in. He falls down. Puck gets sent in deep. Sam Newton's going to chase that puck down. Sam picks it up behind the goal, drops it off for Steve Saber. Saber grabs that puck at the hash mark, bringing it up into the offensive end, sends it. It goes off the skate of Andrew Thompson. Saber going after it. Mateo Dalby there as well. Backhanded out of the zone by Leo Heiser. Ends up going to Cameron Dallin. Dallin with a pass over to Potter. He's determined to get that puck to Ethan Potter. Sam Newton drop pass back for Cameron Dallin. Dallin passes it up for Ethan Potter. Potter loses it at the blue line as that puck gets taken away by Eric Hubal. Hubal cuts in front of his goal, now gutting through the neutral zone. Hubal, shot fired, kick save, Aiden Terry. Potter pushes that puck up into the neutral zone, taken by Jacob Mazur. Mazur sends this puck across, cuts all the way across, misses Mason St. James, and that's going to be an icing with 14 and a half minutes to go in this game. Ontario Bay leads by a score of 3-1. And that puck gets covered up by Noah Norolis. Face-off won by Ontario Bay, not able to hold it. Kyle McReynolds trying to drive that puck forward. Mason Warren's getting them all wrapped up. Nice job back-checking by Mason Warren's. Warren's trying to stay in control of that puck. Snapped it off the glass. Warren's still battling. Warren's a little soft hit by Kyle McReynolds. Warren's still in there. Steve Saber coming back to help out. Puck goes to the corner. Saber going after it. Mohawk Valley able to get to it, and Jacob Myros grabs that puck and backhands this down the length of the ice. No icing. It's waved. Reese Kennedy picks that puck up. Reese, long pass up. That gets stopped by Connor DeMott in the neutral zone. Cuts across, chasing after it. It's Physique stepping up from defense is Jacob Bennett. He dumps that puck in, goes off for his change. Andre Watts grabs it, drops that puck off. Sean Graziano there. Andre and Sean battling. Puck goes out into the middle. Gets deflected, comes out into the neutral zone. Jacob Amidon crosses over the center line, then dumps that puck in deep. First one to it, Matt McLaughlin tries clearing it, held by Julian Watts. Julian loses this to Aiden Fazekas. Fazekas coming up, has juice all over him. Fazekas forced over to the side, gets that shot on net. Save Aiden Terry, swats at it, so it bounces over Sean Graziano's stick. From the point, Jacob Bennett sends this forward, gets turned over to Ontario Bay. Here comes Jacob Amidon. Amidon over the blue line, has that puck poked away by Matt McLaughlin right there. Adam Pooler, puck stays stationary, comes back for Pooler, now to Amidon. Amidon, shot on goal, save Norolis. Rebound goes to the corner, picked up by Pooler. Pooler gets wrapped up. Amidon chases after that puck back behind the net, as does Fazekas. Hard hit up into the corner. Amadon goes down, coming away. Jacob Bennett with that puck. Bennett sends this around on the far side. Julian Watts tried one time at the goal. Gets blocked by Sean Graziano. Comes out into the neutral zone for Fazekas. Fazekas passes this puck across for Heiser. Heiser not able to catch up to it. Puck goes to the corner. Gets turned back out into the neutral zone. Played there by Eric Hubal. Hubal sends this across to Bennett. Bennett back to Hubal. Hubal to Graziano. Graziano crisscrosses up to Andrew Thompson. Thompson fires this puck forward, goes into the corner, played on by Andre Watts. Sean Graziano dancing with this puck, comes over to the side at the hash marks, and we're going to get a penalty against Ontario Bay. It's an interference call. Interference against Juice. Ontario Bay penalty, number 10, Julian Watts, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 10, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 5:07. Physique is coming all the way around back behind his net into the offensive end. Passes that puck over to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy, one-timer, goes wide. Reese chasing after Cameron Dallin on him. Cameron leaves him to go cover in front of the net. Shot fired, misses, goes into the corner, drops back out for Graziano. Graziano's got James Law all over him. Graziano along the blue line, passes up to Fazekas. Fazekas can't hold that puck. Curls around at the point position. Now he's at center point. Shot fired. Save. Aiden Terry. Puck drops down, and Aiden covers it up. Face off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Face off won by Mohawk Valley. Ontario Bay trying to clear that puck out. Eric Hubal takes it into the corner, leaves it for Sean Graziano. Graziano to Fazekas. Fazekas to Graziano. Graziano, Reese Kennedy. Kennedy can't get the shot off. Adam Pooler grabs it and clears the zone. Neurolis plays this at his goal line. Neurolis leaves it for Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin cuts around back behind his net, passes over to Fazekas. Fazekas into the neutral zone. Fazekas cutting back into the offensive end, gets wrapped up as he runs into trouble. Graziano grabs that at the point, dumps that puck into the corner, chasing after Eric Hubal and Cameron Dallin. Dallin sends that back up along the corner. Jacob Amadon able to clear that zone. It goes all the way down. Neurolis is going to pause it back behind his net. Snaps it back up along the boards for McLaughlin. McLaughlin lets it go by. Graziano not able to grab it. Amadon does and rips that puck back in. Neurolis pauses it for McLaughlin. McLaughlin loses it, recovers, comes back up on the near side, passes puck across to Fazekas. Fazekas in the neutral zone. Up over the blue line. Shot fired. Gets tipped. Goes over the goal into the corner. Drops down for Reese Kennedy. Kennedy can't hold it. Amadon sends this back down. That's on net. Neurolis with the save. Leaves it for Bennett. Jacob Bennett going across. Steve Saber coming in to attack. Puck sent in. Reese Kennedy chasing after. Reese putting the pressure on Van Brocklin. No interference call. Puck comes out. Jacob Myros with it. Myros moving forward at the blue line. Shot fired. Neurolis save. Rebound comes right back to Jacob in the corner. Jacob gets hit up against the boards. Comes out. Steve Wheeler sends that back. Mason Warren shot fired, misses, comes over onto the near side. Van Brocklin grabs it at the point, rips it, blocked. Oh, Stephen Wheeler, one-timer, bouncing puck goes up over the goal, drops down behind. Jacob Bennett picks it up. Bennett goes to the corner, rips it off the glass. Mason Warren misses it, but Van Brocklin there to retreat back and pick that puck up. Snaps it back over to Stephen Wheeler. Wheeler off the boards to get it around oncoming Mohawk Valley juggler. Eric Hubal fires that stick save. Aiden Terry. Rebound goes into the corner for Graziano. Graziano and Van Brocklin tied up. Coming over to help out is Mason St. James. St. James, Steve Saber, and that's going to be a whistle. It's a cross-check. It's 50-50 raffle winner time. Get your 50-50 raffle tickets out Today's winning 50-50 raffle ticket number is 470-7536. That's 7536. Don't you wish you bought a 50-50 raffle ticket now? And looks like we got a timeout on who? Ontario Bay penalty, number 25, Steven Saber, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 25, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 8:11. Timeout, Mohawk Valley Jugglers. And that gives me a time to say thank you to my sponsors. Two Broke Moms, located at Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning for all of your residential, commercial, and industrial needs. Find them online at exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction and Services for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Says we resume play. The faceoff will be off to the right side of Aiden Terry. He's your coach? Oh. Face-off one. Andre Watts wrapped up, loses that puck. Mohawk Valley sends this out up along the boards, and that's going to leak out. Jacob Amidon gets it. Jacob trying to get around Matt McLaughlin, not able to, forced into the corner. Amidon gets hit by Fazekas, still battling. Amidon, nice positioning on that puck, controlling it. Still guarding it. Sean Graziano coming away with that puck. That's 30 seconds of that power play has been killed so far. Adam Pooler gets a piece of that puck. Amidon over there as well. Fazekas trying to pull it away. Fazekas does. Amidon all over him. Amidon trying to get around Aiden Fazekas. Amidon and Fazekas all tied up. Look like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader wrapped up with their lightsabers. Eric Hubal picks that puck up, coming back through the neutral zone, over the blue line, advancing forward, pressed off that puck by Adam Pooler, and Julian Watts comes over to take that puck away. Juice loses it. Andre right there, though. Andre backhands that up off the glass. Amidon able to get that around and send that puck in, and Jacob's going to go off for his line change. Sean Graziano's going to chase after that puck, pick it up, take it around behind his net as he faces into Adam Pooler, forced to come wide. Drop pass for Eric Hubal. Hubal moves forward, takes that shot, sails high off the glass. Fazekas on the far side, backhands it into the corner, comes out, grabbed by Cameron Dallin. Dallin sends that around Eric Hubal, picks it up, his own pass up off the boards. Dallin coming down, going wide around Matt McLaughlin. Shot, save, Narolas. Puck drops down. Cameron Dallin almost picked up his rebound on the far side. Fazekas coming out with this puck. Fazekas through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Drops that puck off. James Law grabs it and trips Ethan Potter. Law on the side. Puck comes out to the point position. Potter comes over to make a play on it. Mason St. James able to hold it in. Puck comes across to St. James. Potter with a nice little trip move or interference. Not sure. Carter Donnelly able to get that puck out. Dump back in by Mazur. Everybody's got to check up on sides. Donnelly gives that puck to Dallin. Dallin passes up to Saber. Saber dumps that puck into the offensive end. Chased down by Jacob Mazur. Mazur sends that around behind his goal over for Andrew Thompson. Thompson gives it back to Mazur. Mazur having a hard time holding it. Mazur's got Saber on. Saber sends Mazur to the boards. Picking that puck up, Kyle McReynolds. McReynolds sends that down the length of the ice, goes over the end line, picked up by Dylan Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin loses that puck. Leo Heiser shot fired, deflected. Gloved down by Mason St. James, trying to get a shot off. Aiden Terry spearing at that puck. Dylan Van Brocklin right there, and we're going to get a whistle, finally, as Aiden's able to freeze that puck at the goal line. There's the faceoff next to Aiden Terry. Comes back from Mohawk Valley. Ripped from the point by Jacob Bennett. Goes to the far corner. corner. Julian Watts misses. Shot fired. Save. Terry comes off the boards. Picked up Jacob Myros trying to get that puck out. Held by Bennett. Fires that in. Goes wide right off the corner. Julian Watts over there. Julian sends this up along the board. Steve Saber gets that out into the neutral zone. Kicked forward by Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin recovers. Dumps that puck in deep. Goes all the way around to the near corner. Peyton Posello over there to make a play on that. Gets that over to Jaden Skutnik. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Played by Caden Whaley. Whaley backhands this over to Matt McLaughlin. Comes back to Whaley. Caden dumps that puck into the corner. Goes around behind the net. Andre Watts plays it up for Jacob Myros and Steve Saber. Saber gets that out into the neutral zone. That's going to go on net. Narolis with the save. Picked up by Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes over to Whaley. Whaley sends this into the middle. Grabbed by Amadon, who backhands this deep into the zone. Matt McLaughlin picks it up, goes back behind his net, stops short as Adam Pooler comes over to challenge. Pooler all over McLaughlin. McLaughlin's got to go back the other way. Pooler all over him, steals that puck. Gets it out in front. Amadon battling. Puck is loose. Nothing doing. This comes all the way down. That's going to be an icing. We'll have a face-off next to Noah Norolis. There's a face-off won by Ontario Bay. Adam Pooler sends that puck forward. Jacob Amnon goes and picks it up behind the net. Tries centering. Goes off the base of the goal. Shot fired by Pooler. I'm not sure. Save comes out in front. Fired by DeMont. Misses wide. Pooler with it. Pooler trying to get it up. Goes to Cameron Dallin. Dallin steps up. Takes that puck into the corner. DeMont drops back onto D. Dallin. Centering pass out in the middle. Nothing. Comes back to Cameron. Cameron passes it over to Sam Newton. Newton fires. This goes wide over to the right side. Connor DeMont centering pass. Second attempt. Gets blocked. Fazekas coming out with it. Fazekas into the neutral zone. Over the center line. Fazekas into the O-zone. Gets by Dallin. Shot fired. Save off of Aiden Terry into the netting. Nice save, Aiden Terry. Hey, Ken, thanks for the like on the camera behind the goal. I'm only able to have them with good Wi-Fi, so here in this rink, I can have it at the one goal, but not the other, because the Wi-Fi doesn't reach the far goal. So I only have one behind the goal camera. There is another solution that I can come up with that I won't need Wi-Fi, but it's a $1,000 solution for me to add those two cameras behind the goals. Please be careful with that. It's the third time you've bumped into that. Third. Eric Hubal moving forward. He gives that pass off to Leo Heiser. That shot off goes into the corner. Puck picked up by Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe passes to Grant Harris. Harris coming in with the shot. Save Norolis. Is it? .328 to go in this game. Ontario Bay leads by a score of 3-1. Puck goes back behind the Jugglers' net. Steve Saber pokes at it. Goes in deep. Picked up by Hubal. Hubal trying to come around with it. Steve Wheeler grabs it. Steve's centering pass gets deflected. Comes out to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Watts. Watts sends that in deep. Saber loses it. Matt McLaughlin tries clearing it. Comes out to Julian Watts. Juice sends that in back behind the goal. Again grabbed by Matt McLaughlin. He tries clearing it. Comes back. Juice able to hold it at the blue line. Now this gets poked out into the neutral zone by Nick Matza. And that's an offsides. Less than 3 minutes to go in this 3-1 game. Aiden Fazekas taking a face-off against Jacob Amadon. Amadon wins, gets that puck back to Cameron Dallin. Dallin gives it up to Pooler. Pooler snaps it off the boards, goes in deep behind the goal. Norolis grabs it, rips it around onto the near side. Amadon trying to pull that off, puts it into the corner. Fazekas there. Fazekas, Amadon, Hubal. Amadon comes away with it. Amadon goes to the far corner. Turns, shot fired, save Norolis. Puck comes all the way across, back out to the point. Adam Pooler turns, fires, a weak shot, blocked by Eric Hubal. Hubal trying to battle to get it out. Connor DeMont moving it forward. Amidon takes that shot, gets deflected. Fazekas trying to come out with it. Fazekas gets that puck into the neutral zone. Dalin steals it, gives it right back to Jacob Amidon. Amidon trying to make his way into the slot backhand, gets blocked, deflected, taken by Fazekas. Now Amidon turns, shot blocked by Jacob Mazur. Puck goes to the corner. 2 minutes to go. Adam Pooler with that puck, swings and misses. Fazekas slides in, takes that puck away, snaps it off the boards, get it up for Bennett. Bennett moves it to Fazekas. Fazekas gets it out into their neutral zone, taken away by Sam Newton. Now swatted forward, goes all the way up to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get his way around Cameron Dalin, forced over to the side. Pooler tries putting the butt check, misses, falls down. Here's a shot blocked by Amidon. Shot fired, goes wide, turning, shooting, nice save, Aiden Terry. It's an empty net. Goalie has been pulled for the extra attacker. He touched that after the center line. That's not icing. He was there. He was at the door. Whatever. Icing is the call. 1:21 to go in this game. Yeah, Kent, so the Wi-Fi extender I don't think would work because the source of the Wi-Fi is garbage. Timeout, Ontario Bay. That gives you timeout to think of what homemade crock-pot meal you're going to buy for the ride home. You want something warm in your tummy, it's a good thing. It's yummy. So, yeah, Ken, so it's not the Wi-Fi. So, I mean, a strong Wi-Fi would help, but at the far side, I don't know. Sometimes there's no Wi-Fi available. So what the solution is that I have, there's an HDMI transmitter and receiver, but then I would need an HDMI-capable camera as well. So the HDMI transmitter and receivers are about $150 each, and they've got a 1,000-foot range. That would be perfect for here. I need one for each goal. But the cameras that are HDMI ready are $300 each. You know, it's like a Sony CyberShot sort of thing. So that's $600 in cameras, another $300 in Wi-Fi extender. I mean, we're talking it's $1,000 to add 2 cameras. But every $300, $150 combination could be a camera that could be located anywhere in the arena. Now I just need bodies to move them, and we could really step this game up. I need more sponsors. Oh, quick shot, save, Terry. Puck swept away by Andre Watts. Puck comes out in the middle. James Law trying to get it out. Can't. Stop by Hubal. Shot fired. Tipped by Sean Graziano. Goes over the net. That'll be a face-off in the zone because that went off of Aiden Terry, I think. Nice save by Aiden. Graziano in for the face-off and wins. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Mateo Delpy shot wide right. Picked up by Eric Hubal. Hubal sends this up into the neutral zone. Andre Watts steals it. Andre fires this down, and that's going to be an icing. Really wish he'd fired it in the general direction of the goal. But I bring the face-off to the right side of Aiden Terry. 44.9 seconds to go in this game. Winner plays at 2 p.m. tomorrow in the championship for the Lamont Nicholson tournament. The loser plays at noon for the consolation game. Jacob Amidon picks that puck up, goes back behind his net, rips this along the glass. James Law pokes at it, gets out. Law chasing after it, getting to it first, though. Matt McLaughlin turns this back for Hubal. Hubal gives this to Heiser. Heiser had to wait for onside, and shot taken by Fazekas. Glove save, Aiden Terry. Steve Saber lining up for the faceoff against Sean Graziano. Graziano wins the draw. Fazekas steps up, shot, save, I think. Juice sends that around onto the far side, stepping up Matt McLaughlin. McLaughlin stopped by Julian Watts. Watts fires this to the length of the goal, misses wide right. That's an icing with 12 seconds to go. Oh, I forgot. I could have just switched to this. That would be cool. I'll do that next time. It'll be awesome. Look at that, Ken. I forgot about my new toy. Face-off. Sabre wins. It's a shot. Oh, that gets blocked out in front. Graziano knocks it down. Andre Watt sends this over. Adam Pooler battling Steve Sabre coming over. Puck is loose, backhanded, and that's the game. This one ends in a 3-1 victory for Ontario Bay. And that concludes our exciting first game of the Lamont Nicholson tournament here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Ontario Bay Storm Hockey. Make sure you stick around for the beginning of the next game, as it will start with a ceremonial puck drop in honor of Lamont Nicholson, the man whom this tournament has been named after. In the meantime, don't forget to stop by the Cold Front Cafe to pick up your delicious treats, yummy food and drink available for you. Get one for yourself, get one for your player, because they're really cool. I am the Dan-Dalin. These games are being streamed on my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. The Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Now that the game has concluded, I would like to remind you to please fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles. Don't forget to check your immediate area for all of your personal belongings, including cell phones, travel mugs, trash, and small children. Be sure to take them with you. We don't need them here. Again, I am the Dan-Dalin. Thank you for being here. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. And thank you to everyone that's watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here. And like I said, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.